Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This is a past life soulmate reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and South Node. Okay, so in this reading, we're going to explore potential events that occurred in past lives that are affecting you now and any karmic debt that you're needing to pay off. We'll also look at the role that your soulmate is playing and how they've come in to assist you with clearing out any karmic debt or past baggage. Wow, that one flipped. And then we have the Eight of Cups here. Okay. It looks like, okay, we have Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Wheels in this deck, the Pentacles are wheels and the Wands are staves. Eight of Cups. All right, you seem to have been married, but this person could have walked away from you. Libra, did I cut the deck? I'm not sure if I did. Yeah, you were, someone could have left you, making you feel abandoned. Here, yeah, and you brought that unhealed trauma into this lifetime. Here, 10 of staves here, carrying burdens. So a lot of you are still dealing with that. Fear of abandonment, fear of being left out in the cold. So there's a need here to find your independence, is what I'm getting. Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Knives. Swords or knives in this deck here. I'm using the Buckland Romani Tarot. So it doesn't look like you ever recovered from that. So you may attract relationships where you and the person may argue a lot here. This is because your interaction in the past life makes you feel like you have to fight for things. Like even when you have something, it's like you don't really have it because it can leave you at any time. So a lot of you may be in a relationship with someone, and you probably was in this relationship for a while, and it's hard to walk away. You have a fear of being alone. Libra, you may always feel like you need to be in a relationship. This is stemming from a fear of not having someone. So some of you actually are dealing with this energy where someone left you in this lifetime. Now you could have left them too, okay? The roles can be reversed. It's like you feel that you have a target on your back. Some of you may feel like someone's out to get you here. We have the Seven of Swords. It's like your mind plays tricks on you. You may be overly defensive, feeling like you need to protect yourself, watch your back. Some of you may even have trust issues. Here we have the King of Staves, because you're dealing with a partner here that could have been very busy, could have lived multiple lives. Okay, this person could have left you for someone else. So in this lifetime, this is playing out. You may attract people who are non-committal, people who don't want to commit, and who are inconsistent. They don't keep their promises. And the two of you may have a lot of disagreements. All right, this person is showing up this way to help bring that trauma from the past life up to the surface, to help you clear it. Libra. It's like you always feel like this person's up to something, or they're trying to do something to you. Some of you did walk away from this person. This is showing that you're getting the lesson, that things are happening. I'm going to pull some messages. These are soul to soul healing messages. So it's what your soulmate, your past life soulmate, wants to tell you, but haven't been able to verbalize, haven't been able to articulate it. So this is their higher self talking to you. All right, so these are actually my cards. Let's see what message your person has for you. Please give me a message for Libra. Okay, that one flipped. Oh, wow. It is not until you are able to release the fear of losing me that I return. So, yes, a lot of you have someone who walked away from you. They could have walked away from you. Left you feel abandoned. And some of you are hoping that things can work out and come together again, but you have to deal with that fear that you have of being alone first. That has to be healed in order for this to matriculate into a healthy connection. Please give me a message for Libra. Oh, wow. So they want you to know that it was disappointing every time you took me back, because it showed you didn't get the lesson. Just know that the person is showing up in a way that's trying to get you to stand up for yourself. You all are dealing with someone who's trying to help you grow at a spiritual level here. Okay, the Eight of Cups, it's leaving, it's walking away from empty cups here. It's being unfulfilled. Okay, so a lot of you deal with self-esteem issues here. Feeling like you weren't enough for someone. The cups are empty, meaning that growth is needed, spiritual growth is needed. So when the person leaves, or when you leave, some of you, you are the one that left. That time of separation, you're supposed to be working on yourself, filling your cups. Okay, after the Eight of Cups comes the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups, the cups are filled, but they're filled on your own. You fill it. It's feeling fulfilled because you did the work and you filled your cups, not someone else. So some of you are dealing with someone who's showing up in a way that makes you feel like they don't value you. Their role is to help you release this burden that you're choosing to carry. Here you are, Queen of Swords. You have to be able to do things from an objective manner. See the truth in the situation. You know, remove your emotions from the experience and do what's within your best interest, Libra. Do not let this experience turn you into someone who's scorned. Okay? It's almost like you may come off as if you're jaded because of the experience. That's showing you don't get the lesson. The lesson is supposed to make you stronger, not bitter. It's supposed to help you heighten your intuition. It's supposed to make you wiser. The overall energy is the High Priestess. It's supposed to help you see the bigger picture. That way you can trust yourself, your decisions. You know what's right for you. You don't doubt the decisions you make. Yeah, you're dealing with a lot of pain. Unhealed pain. 10 of Swords. 10 of Knives. Unhealed pain from a past life. When this person walked away from you, that feeling of abandonment, it was very hard for you. You have the chance to complete this. Okay, some of you are dealing with, like I said, this King of Staves. He's known to be the womanizer. You know? So you all could be dealing with someone who's has multiple partners here. You have the Queen of Wheels and the Queen of Knives here. This person could have, you know, lived double lives. They're showing up that way to get you to evolve, Libra. Please give me a message. Okay, yeah, they even want you to know this experience is not happening to you. It is happening for you, which is true. You're going through this experience to help you grow at a spiritual level. It's trying to help you clear some past traumas. Every time things got tougher, it meant we weren't getting the lesson. Some of you have been going through this for a long time. The lesson was when something is not working, see your worth, stand up for yourself, and go after what makes you feel fulfilled, not to remain in something that's unfulfilling. So when it gets tougher, it means you're not getting the lesson. The lesson is go fill your cups. Stop looking for someone else to fill it for you. Six of Pentacles. That's when you start receiving what you put out. It's like even when you receive, or even when this person gives to you, you still think they're going to leave you. A lot of you have this fear of being left. You may have dreams where you're abandoned or you're all alone. And those may be nightmares for you. Being alone may be your biggest fear. This is something that needs to be healed, Libra. Okay, keep in mind this can be reversed. This can be the energy of the person you're dealing with. They may be afraid of being alone. But I do see you're dealing with someone who is giving to others. And then we have the 8 of Staves. All right, so this has just had having a lot going on at once, but also having intercepting energies, intercepting experiences. It's like there are many things that you need to clear here to get things moving in the right direction. These staves, they're crossing each other. So you're being pulled in different directions. The goal is to get them all moving in the right direction. That puts you where you're supposed to be. Okay? You need to be growing into someone who's independent, someone who can build their foundation, on their own. This person's role is to get you to feel fulfilled on your own. Not because of someone, not only when you're with someone, but even when you're by yourself. So you're going to deal with experiences where you feel alone, where you feel lonely, or where you feel people do not support you, or people don't have your back because you have this thing about being betrayed. People out to get you. That needs to be healed, Libra. Please give me a message. What other message is for Libra? Okay, they're trying to complete this work here with you. This lifetime. It says our work together is complete. That is the goal here. You have 2 cards that represent that it's the end of a situation. You got the 10 of Swords, 10 of Knives, and the 10 of Staves. 10 is completion. This person is trying to help you end the emotions that come behind feeling stabbed, feeling betrayed. The emotion that comes up behind feeling like a victim, like you have a lot of burdens you need to carry. That's their role, to help you complete that. And they're saying, their higher self, their soul is saying, hey, look, we're going to complete it this time. This time it's going to be completed. Every time you took me back, I was disappointed because it showed you didn't get the lesson. It's not until you're able to release the fear of losing me that I return. So for some of you, this connection can be restored. But all of the things that need to be healed has to be healed first. That feeling that you're unfulfilled in a situation, if you stay in something like that too long, you're working against yourself. Because when you get into a place where you feel unfulfilled, it's time to fill your cups. Every time things got tougher, it meant we weren't getting the lesson. This experience is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay, there's a lot they want to tell you. So I'm gonna do the extended and just look at the energies that are currently surrounding this connection and see what advice and guidance they have to help with moving things forward. Okay? All right, so I hope that this was helpful. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. It says, let's continue working on ourselves because we're almost there. All right, so your person is trying to encourage you. They want you to know that they love you. All I want you to know is I love you. So no matter what the two of you have gone through, there's love here. I mean, to have the King of Cups here and the Knight of Cups, there's definitely emotions. It may not be expressed, but they want you to know that.